What's up, everybody? I'm your boy Wes Grant, and you're watching Sub Urban Nerd. This is a channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. And yes, this is a Bob Ross t-shirt. That getting out of the way, I'm gonna give you some news today, and here begins the nerd rundown. First topic is Suicide Squad has a director. It's Gavin O'Connor. If you don't know the movies off the top of your head that he's made some really good movies. He's made the Accountant, the one that just came out with last year with Ben Affleck, which is really good. You should really check it out. It's like this guy that has it's like OCD, but he just focuses so much. I don't know if it's like it's not autism, but he's definitely got this OCD problem, and he becomes like this killer. Like he's just trained because he's so focused, just becomes like the best at it. And it has a nice little twisted end. I forget that guy's name, the guy that plays the Punisher. He's in the movie too, so it was a good movie. Also Miracle and Warriors, the one movie that's about MMA fighters. I think so. Like I don't recall any other movie that's focused on MMA fighters. I know there's movies about boxers, other things, but this one was a really good one. So he's a good director. As long as they get someone, I personally was hoping that Mel Gibson, that was in talks to be the director for Suicide Squad 2, would become, but that didn't pan out. But Gavin O'Connor, he's a really good director, so good on him. Hopefully he sticks, because you know how it is with Warner Brothers. They announce someone today, oops, they can't do it tomorrow due to creative difficulties or some other BS that they come up with. But we'll see how long Gavin stays on, because he's supposed to be not just directing it, but he's also going to be writing the script for it. So let's see. Hopefully, he's a good director. So hopefully he comes up with something that isn't like the first one, where the whole, like I said, dancing enchantress. No one liked that shit. So let's hope it don't go back to that. They should have been fighting Joker, just like in the animated series, the Suicide Squad was breaking into Arkham Asylum. Like, they could have focused just on the main bad guy being the Joker. And then, Harley Quinn having to figure out what she's going to do with that, That should have been the story, instead of this whole... Like, they shouldn't have been fighting something that's a monster. Like, they should have been more grounded. But I'm going on around for that. I'm going to stop. Next topic. Apple and Amazon are trying to buy the James Bond franchise. Well, they're trying to put in a bid for it, because right now front runner is Warner Brothers, and they want to try and match it, or at least pass it to gain it, because that'd be a big game changer. Because these companies like, say, Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, like they're really going after like some big things, as far as they're trying to do their own content and not just share it. And getting James Bond would be a really big thing for them, because that's one of those untapped, potentials. So let's see how they do. Apple's definitely got the money. I think Apple took out a loan of $1 billion to move forward with this whole streaming things, like sort of like what Netflix is doing with making their own movies and stuff. I mean, because that's the way to go. That's how you stay relevant. That's how you stay alive in this business, because you can't be relying on just like selling other people's products. Make your product yourself. So good on them. Not like they need more money, but because Amazon's doing everything too. Just like Apple, this Amazon Eats. They send food to your house. Like Amazon is putting up a small store inside Kohl's, from what I've been told. So now Kohl's is gonna have a small Amazon center in the store. So, do you get that money? You know how I say, get that money. Next, Netflix has dropped the trailer for the Magic School Bus Rides Again, which, if you guys are kind of old cats like me, whatever, you remember the Magic School Bus, so they're trying to redo it, and it's a little bit, it seems more kiddie-ish, so it's not going to be like for adults, like some shows for adults and kids. This one looks like it's strictly for kids, but hey, you know what, if that's what they're going for, if they can get the little kids to tune in every I think it's on Netflix. So if they can get them to tune in for that, I say do what they gotta do. Other topic is Mir Studios. They created a series called Lego Elves: Secret of Elvendell. And Mirror Studios is the people that made Korra, the Legend of the Avatar. And also the latest one was Voltron, Legendary Defenders, which were both great shows. It's sort of in that same kind of style as far as drawing or animation, but the Lego Elves is based on a Lego set, a live Lego set with this elf world. But the show isn't in Lego form like the Lego Batman or Lego movie. It's in animation like Legend of Korra and Voltron. So it's kind of hard for me to understand what they're going for, what they're doing. I haven't seen the series like that, so you'll see how that's doing. I like the animation, I like the studio, but I don't know as far as that thing. So, and then the last thing I'm going to talk about is this weekend or the past weekend. You guys need to tune in. They're starting up the final arc for My Hero Academia, and it's going to be the students versus the professors. So if you're anime heads, that's the anime you should be watching. You know what I'm saying? I watch my Dragon Ball Super, but My Hero Academia is the one that really, feeds that appetite. I'm gonna finish off with what's gonna be opening tomorrow in the movie theaters. It is gonna be coming out, or it's out already. They had tickets tonight. It's directed by Andy Muschietti. If you don't know things that he's done Mama, which I personally did. I liked that movie a lot. There was one thing that I didn't really like about it, which was someone doing something extremely stupid. But majority of the movie, it was nice. I liked it. Mama looked creepy as hell, and overall was creepy and pretty spooky movie. And I have no doubt that he did an amazing job with it. Everyone's raving about this, so I'm definitely gonna check that out as soon as I can. And the other movie that came out is Home Again, or Reese Witherspoon, where she's a woman that's going through a divorce, so she decides to move back home with her hometown, and that's it. Those are the two movies. It, which, like I said, I'm looking forward to. All the trailers, I've been raving about it enough. I can't really say any more about it because it's just so good. Everyone's looking forward to it already. It broke records on YouTube for the trailer being seen in 24 hours. So, that ain't got to worry about that. Reese Witherspoon, there's a niche group of people that are going to watch her movie, but it's all about it this weekend. So, that's it for today. Kept it pretty short. Well, my name is Wes Grant. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. See you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.